Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, aka the IT guy. Today I'm going to show you how to host a website on CPanel, and this is now the question I've been facing since last days, and today I decided to show you on how to do this. And before we continue, I will have to show you my website, which is now on local, and I will show you how it look like before I host it. And when you try to open it with like any of the web browser, for example, let me open this index and open it with Chrome. What you will see here is now this is now my website after I finished designing it, and all the things that compose our website are ready. So we are ready now to launch it, and it can be accessed on the internet. As you are seeing, this is now the URL on where the website is hosted, as it is on my local machine. But after all, we will be having like the specific URL like chris.com, like otherthing.com. And without further ado, let's go ahead and see how you can do that. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and log in my hosting provider. In this case, I use Namecheap for domain name and for the hosting, but it doesn't matter as long as you can be able to access the cPanel. These methods that I'm going to show you will work just fine. Okay, so I'm going to type namecheap.com like this one, and I'll press enter and wait for a bit. Alright, and once you reach here on this website, you can go on where it is written sign in, and you can provide your username and password, and I'm going to put in my password too and press enter to log in. So I have to wait for a bit. So in this case, they will ask me for 2 steps. I'm going to proceed with the login. They will send me the message on my phone. Right, so I'm going to put the verification number. All right, cool. And once I am in my account, you can see that there is a bunch of stuffs on the left side. On this left sidebar, you can see that I have the domain list on where I can see all the domains that I have in this account. And when you take a closer look, you can see that I have this as now the primary domain, and this is now the other one that I added directly. So I'm going to show you also how to manage the hosting. You can go on the hosting list, and you will see all the hosting and the plans that you activated on your website or your domain. In this case, I have this plan as a star plus. If you want to check more about these plans, you can go on the Namecheap hosting. You can see the price for the shared hosting and the other type of hosting. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and click on go to cPanel in order to log into the cPanel. It will open a new tab, and in this case it will tell us that it is now redirecting to the cPanel. So I'm going to wait for a bit until I reach into the cPanel. All right, and now you can see that cPanel is here, and when you take a closer look to this right corner here, you can see that I have this primary domain as aquilabiz.com. When I try to access it to preview it, as there is no any file on the server, it will return like so. Let's see what it will return. Let's have a look. Boom, it will return like this one, index of, and it will never show anything as there is no files on this directory. But when you take a closer look on the URL, you can see that this is now the specific domain. So the next thing that you're going to do is to try now to upload our files in here so as to be able to load them, and they will be on the main domain. All right, so I'm going to back in the cPanel. I'm going to type file manager like this one, and you have to click on file manager, and after the file manager we'll be able now to see the other interface. On this interface, you can see that there will be a lot of folders, but the folder that we want to target is this now called the public HTML. I'm going to open the public HTML folder, and we see that there will be these 2 files. If you don't have them, please don't worry, they are here because I enabled them to be shown as they have this dot. It means that they are hidden files, but if you want to see them, there is no harm to anything that you are going to do here. So I'm going to go ahead and try to upload my files in here by pressing on where it is written upload, and it will give me this area on where I can upload my files. So I'm going to go ahead and try to zip my file. I'm going to close all this. I'm going to zip this. This is called the web. I'm going to compress to zip file, and once it's done you can go ahead and upload it here. I'm going to select it on the desktop, web, and I'm going to wait for a bit. It doesn't take a long. It depends on the size of your files, as I have 12 megabytes of files. It can depend on the photos, on the videos, or other assets that you input in your website. So it doesn't take long because I have a very short size of data. Alright, cool. And once you see that this progress is turned to green, it means that we are successful and we uploaded our zip file to the web. So I'm going to go ahead and click on go back, and once I am in here, I will see that I have this zipped folder, or this zipped file. That's how I can call it. I'm going to go ahead and try to extract it. I'm going to click on extract, and to tell me that it is going to extract into this load folder, I'm going to click on extract files. And once the extraction is complete, you can scroll down all the way down to see if there is no any errors faced in here, and you are lucky there is no error. So I'm going to go ahead and click on close, and I will come back inside this. I will try to select all this, or by pressing select all here, and I'm going to move this to the home directory or to the root directory, so as to be able to be loaded on the on this level of web. So I'm going to click on move, and I will have to remove this web to go in the public HTML root folder. So I'm going to click on move files, and you can see that this directory will be empty. But when you go back to let's go up to one level, when you go back to here, you can see that we have this index, we have this all other files that are required for our web to land on. So when you try to refresh here, you have to take a look what is going to happen, and voila, you can see that now our website is live and is working as expected. As it is loading other assets, you can see that now we have our website as it was where it was on local, but in this case you can see that it is on this domain and there is no issues faced. Our website is running, and in the further videos or the other videos that I will show you on how to set up the database and on how to do other functionalities regarding the web, the domains, the add-on domains, and the other questions that I've been receiving lately. So I hope guys you find this video very interesting. Let me know in the comments if you met with any problem or any error. I will be here to help. Make sure to subscribe if you came on this channel for the first time, and press like button to make sure that you like this with all your heart and ambition. So I'm waiting for your feedback guys. I hope you like this one. So ciao, see you, I love you.